This year, the team of Warthog Defense tracked the war in Ukraine and conflicts across the globe, bringing you insights and updates as events unfold. As we head into 2025, our mission remains the same: to keep you informed on the battles shaping our world. There are signs the war in Ukraine could be approaching a turning point, and with it, perhaps the hope for a lasting resolution. Let's stay vigilant and hopeful for better days ahead. In today's videos, we will make a compilation of the best videos from the past year, so enjoy and let's kick their butts in 2025. The story of how the destruction of the Russian large landing ship, Caesar Kunikov, looked on the night of February 14th, from the words of the Russian crew. The crew of the large landing ship repelled the attack of the Ukrainian naval kamikaze drones with all available forces and means. The battle lasted 20 minutes. 4 out of 10 naval drones were destroyed. The 5th drone hit the large landing ship Caesar Kunikov in the stern, thereby immobilizing the ship, after which drones 6, 7, 8, and 9 hit the ship in turn on the left side in the area of the middle and closer to the stern, with the aim of overturning of the ship from the influx of a large amount of water from one side. The 9th drone partially entered the hole made by the previous drone and detonated practically inside. The ship could no longer be saved. The roll was rapidly increasing. The ship was lying on the port side. A little more than 40 minutes passed from the moment the enemy drones were detected, and the battle began until the ship was completely submerged. The crew left the ship with the help of life rafts, without loss of personnel, evacuated all secret documentation and part of secret equipment with weapons. The last 10th drone monitored the dead ship until it sank, after which the 10th drone tried to attack the accompanying tug but was destroyed by the Pantsir-S group on board. And this from St. Javelin is really funny. Russian warships just mysteriously disappear here. The sinking of the ship Sergei Kotov is actually more significant than it seems. This is the 3rd attempt by naval drones to attack the ship. The previous 2 were unsuccessful. This was the newest ship, launched in 2021, commissioned in July 2022. It was designed specifically to combat maritime drones, but any new equipment produced by Russia never meets the stated criteria. And during its construction, more budget was stolen than invested. It proved its effectiveness in battle by turning into a submarine. While performing combat missions on the territory of the Russian Federation in the Kursk region, Marines from the 501st Separate Marine Battalion are replenishing the exchange fund. A curious incident occurred at the positions of the 63rd Brigade. A Russian commander addressed them with insults over the radio after several failed assaults, where a large amount of Russian equipment was destroyed, including turtle tanks.
Охуительные, блядь. Вы, блядь, заебали в натуре. Я знаю, что вы нас слушаете. Пройдет день, два, неделя, блядь. Ну дай бог месяц. Мы, сука, вас достанем, блядь. Кидайте не теми снарядами, которыми положено. Вы говнюки все, блядь. И мы вам яйца вырежем, блядь. Плен уже брать не будем, потому что вы, сука, творите, делаете и творите. Хохлы, блядь, больше шансов не будет. Или сдавайте сразу, или вам сразу потом будет. Всем яйца повырезаем. Пошел, козел пьяный.
A Russian woman known as Dr. Death, who filmed, recorded, and posted footage of the torture of Ukrainian civilians, was captured by Ukrainian soldiers in the Kursk region. She was claimed to have been also personally responsible for the torture of several Ukrainian civilians. I couldn't defend myself, it was terrible. North Korean soldiers allegedly raped a Russian woman in the Kursk region. According to media reports, a 28-year-old Korean teacher from RUDN University came to the Kursk region as part of a defense ministry program. The woman was supposed to help with the adaptation of the North Korean military, but became the victim of a gang rape. Anna, last name not disclosed, was housed in a private house of evacuated residents in the village of Kromsky-Biki, 15 kilometers from the combat zone. On the night of November 12th, North Korean soldiers came to her. They taped the woman's mouth shut, took off her clothes, and tied her hands. The victim claims that 4 or 5 soldiers beat and raped her for more than 2 hours. At dawn, the bastards stopped to look for alcohol, and then the woman managed to escape. The Korean soldiers were arrested and face 15 to 20 years in prison. However, Anna fears that the criminals may simply be sent back to the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, so as not to spoil relations with the friendly country.
On November 11th, I arrived in the village of Kromsky-Biki on a business trip for a program to adapt Korean soldiers to Russia. Russian officers settled me in a private house. I began preparing for Russian language classes the next day. Since the trip was supposed to last only 5 days, I went to bed and woke up to someone choking me. Voices from the prison were shouting terrible insults in Korean. They were 4 or 5, it's very hard to tell. They all looked alike, shaven Asians. They tied me up, taped my mouth. I could not. I couldn't resist. It was simply awful. This went on for about 2 hours until dawn began. Then they went to look for vodka, got drunk on it, and I managed to escape. Thank God. I don't know how to keep living now. This just can't be. I'm really afraid that they'll just...
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.